What's up, guys? Welcome back to game number 8 of the season. Number 20 Rutgers will be taking on number 3 Ohio State at Ohio Stadium. So they are number 3 in the country, and that's going to be a very tough matchup for us. A+ all across the board. They do have a loss on the season, though, but still one of the best teams in the country, and we haven't beaten them. We haven't even come close to even beating them. Last year, I think, was something like 30 plus points, and the most points we ever scored against them in this series is 14, and I don't even think it's school history we've ever beaten them, so we look to try to change that. We're coming in at number 20 after our loss last week, so probably our best chance. I think we were ranked about the same last year, but we start off with the ball. I see Reddick down with the sack, so a 3rd down and 10 quickly. Start off this game, Reddick looking for someone open, tries to get the ball away. Looked like someone was breaking free, but it's going to get sacked by Deron Lee and JT Barrett. We versed him all 3 times, so this will be probably our last time ever versing JT Barrett, so we'll definitely be happy when he graduates, as he's just been one of their best players. Of course, here they go, starting off, and every single drive has been 10 yards or more pretty much. Curtis Samuel for 12. Here's Barrett running up the middle for himself, tackled down at about the 5 and setting up a 1st and goal situation, taking it for himself again into the end zone, even though he's like stuttering around. We just couldn't even catch him then. First touchdown of the day on their opening drive goes to JT Barrett, and now Rutgers with the ball back. Josh Hicks with a nice gain of 8 there. Now it's Snorway's turn. He gets 3 there in our first down, so we get a 1st down. We don't get shut out 3 and out every single time. But there's Ncaa Griffin. Flanagan is out with an injury, and of course Robert Martin is still going to be out till the last game of the season. So 2 of our big offensive weapons are not here, but Ncaa Griffin, he's proving his own. And here comes Terrell Harmon hitting the outside after catching the ball for a 44-yard touchdown. So we answer back just as quickly. And with the 1 block there, setting up that huge touchdown catch. So now Ohio State looking to answer right back, and they're going to get a 18-yard gain there. 1st and 10 again. Here's Samuel running to the side, making it look easy. He gets another easy gain of 9. 2nd and 1 here. He's again on a very similar play, rushing to the outside for another 12. And here he is up the middle this time, stiff-arming his way for like 6 extra yards. A few plays later, it's their first 3rd down of the drive, and they need to hit the 20-yard line. And they are going to not get it. Ronnie James deflects the ball. That's going to keep them to a field goal here. And they end up getting it, so it's going to be 10-7, Ohio State. And at this point, Rutgers is keeping in check. We just need to keep up the scoring and get off to a nice rhythm here. But it's a 3rd down and 6 situation. Dustin Neal with the catch, running outside the bounds, gaining 8 there. Now here's Hicks running to the side, and the run game has been pretty good. Definitely did not expect it to be this good, although here's Reddick getting the strip sack, just holding on to the ball for too long. And a turnover in the 1st quarter, and now Ohio State with the ball. They scored on both their possessions so far, and they're already in about scoring range. There's Johnny Dixon for 8. There's a 2nd and 2 situation, a run up the middle for Curtis Samuel. Completely flattens the guy, breaks free, but tackled at the 2. As we can just not stop Curtis Samuel or JT Barrett. Here he is again, just making it look easy, and another touchdown for him. And yeah, Curtis Samuel and JT Barrett, this rushing attack is very difficult to defend against. Here we are with the ball in a 3rd down situation, and Dustin Neal, even if he would have caught that, we probably would have still been short. It was actually the first incompletion for Reddick of the day, so that's a pretty good start for us, but Ohio State still up by 10, and if we can't stop them here, they're going to take an early, just dominating lead. 3rd down and 2 from the 50, taking it to the side is Barrett. Another stiff arm makes another guy shed his tackle, and that's another gain of 13. 3rd down and 10 from the 35. Here's Barrett looking to the side. He finds his man Dixon, and he's going to get down at the 12. Another 3rd down and 9 a few plays later, and Barrett, this time he can't find anyone. He's going to be sacked, but another field goal attempt for Ohio State. Made a long one, and now here's a little bit of a shorter one. And he's going to get that. So Ohio State 4 for 4 on their drives is terms of scoring. And we're already in a 3rd down situation here. And there goes Rettig down with the sack. Michael Hill on that sack, and Ohio State now with the ball back. Let's see if we can stop their streak of scoring on every single drive. Doesn't look good, as another Johnny Dixon huge play. Pretty good guy for them. And now JT Barrett throwing to the end zone. Terry McLaurin, 16-yard touchdown. And Ohio State really the only team in this series who has just completely torn apart our defense at every single attempt. I don't know why it showed a record there for JT Barrett. He broke it a long time ago, but 75 touchdowns passing, so pretty good for him. Now we have the ball back. We need to get something going. We're down by 20 points already, and it's not even halftime. And the thing is that we're not really playing that bad. It's just Rettig had one fumble, and the line really can't protect him. But besides that, we're doing all right. We just can't find these big plays. Here's almost a big play for Josh Hicks, but he's found. It's going to be a 4th down, as their offense, both running and through the air, has just been outstanding, as it always is. And let's see if they can capitalize on a bigger lead before halftime. Here's a play getting him across the 50 to Curtis Samuel. 1:20 left for this team. Barrett with all the time. He's not going to have enough time, though, as he's going to go down with the sack. Didn't actually see who that was, but 3rd down situation for them. Can we get a drive before halftime? And that's going to pretty much run out the clock. I think we might have punted and just kneeled it. So 20-point lead going into halftime, and Rutgers really needs to pick it up here. And Ohio State will now have the ball. They're going to start off with the ball. A deep kick there. It's going to be kneeled down. And, of course, Barrett and Samuel and company will come out. Let's see if we can't get something to go here. Here's a completion over the middle. KJ Hill for 18. Now Barrett with another play action. Another play to, I think this is Hill again. Another play of 10-plus yards. Another, that had to have been the 3rd play in a row of Hill on a slant. But now it's going to be a run. On the outside, this is going to be Johnny Dixon. That might have been like a jet sweep or something. Here's a screen play to Samuel. He's going to pick up the block on the outside. Runs out of room, though. Now in the red zone again. Ohio State running up the middle with Curtis Samuel for 7. Here's Barrett taking it for himself this time. Makes one guy miss. Makes another one and runs into the end zone for his 3rd rushing touchdown of the day. 4th for him overall. As this team just obviously has a big nose for the end zone. Here's Snorway on a play for 4. And this has to be one of the worst offensive... I don't know. I feel like our offense is doing good, but one of the worst showings of Rutgers against the game that I can remember. We only have 7 points here. Here's Josh Hicks on a huge play. Knocked out of bounds. That had to have been our first gain of 20-plus. Here's Hicks again. I find it weird that Hicks doesn't really do this in other games, but when we're playing one of the best teams in the country, he starts doing well. Here's Dustin Neal, gets 7. We're going to go for it on 4th down inches. Hicks picks it up. The rushing attack has been pretty good. A lot better than it's usually been. But here's Rettig again trying to play action, trying to find the end zone, and there's Harvey cutting the route. And an interception for Rettig in this game, as he just really doesn't get any breaks. Everyone just has, stick them on their gloves, and I don't know. Lots of interceptions for him so far in this season, but we are one of the heavier passing attacks in the league, so I don't really mind it too much. We actually hold them to a 3-and-out here in their own 10. And here's Hicks with the return, and he coughs it up. Our first chance at the ball, getting it at about the 40-yard line, is stopped. So now they have the ball. Even when we forced them to punt on a 3-and-out, they somehow get rewarded for it. An overthrown pass there, that would have been a touchdown. So luckily, a little bit of luck there. We're going to get the ball back here. Here's Hicks on a 4-yard gain. And now a 2nd down and 6. Here's Hicks running to the other side. Pretty much the same place. Gain of 6 there. That's going to set up a 3rd down and 1. Now Snorway up the middle, diving for the yards. I really wanted to pick up that 1st down. The dive was not necessary. We fumble it. We do recover it, though. So here's Dustin Neal. But yeah, 3rd turnover of the game is not very good. Although, oh no, we didn't turn over, but 3rd almost turnover. I don't know. But Rettig going down for a sack. 2nd down and long. And let's see if we can make up for that fumble. Get this drive going. 3rd and 5. Here's Agadosi on 2 back-to-back decent gains, getting us a 1st down. And now at the Ohio State 30. Here's Snorri running to the outside. One of the longest runs of his career. It's going to get us down here. A 2nd down and 10 situation. Here's Folkerts. Wouldn't have got much more if he stayed in bounds, but there's a catch for the fullback. Now Rettig looking for the end zone. Almost another cut route. That was close. 4th down and 5. We're going to go for it. We're going to throw, and that one's going to be knocked down by Scott Harvey. We just went for the score. Field goal wouldn't have done anything better for us, but here's Barrett just making it look easy in the 4th quarter. Going over the top to KJ Hill. Now throwing over the middle to KJ Hill again for another 11-yard gain. Here's a run for Curtis Samuel on the side for 10, and they're just still running all over our defense. Getting all the blocks, getting all the big plays, and here Noah Brown from 32 yards out brings this to a 41-7 game. 5 minutes left. And here I'm just looking for a score, really. Like, can we not make this a huge blowout? A 2nd down and long situation. A lot of yards to get. Josh Hicks makes 7 of those yards back. 3rd and 17 here. Throwing over to the side, it's Ncaa Griffin. He's been kind of silent in this game. Comes up big there. 31-yard gain. Now just trying to get something going here. Reddick's going to take it for himself. Run to the side. He does fumble. He always does that whenever he runs with the ball. Here's Griffin dropping a pass, though, so it's a huge play and then drops it. 3rd and 3. Rettig has a man open, but pressure gets there way too quickly, and we go down with the sack. 4th and 7 coming up here. We're going to go for it. Henderson's in the game after Rettig took a big hit. And Henderson's going to get the treatment from the Ohio State defensive line. And that's going to be another sack. But Rettig just had the wind knocked out of him. He'll be back on the next drive if we have another one. But here, it's Ohio State. We finally get to him there. 3rd and long here. They're running up the clock. JT Barrett throwing over the middle. I don't know how he threaded that needle. 10-yard gain. You think they would put in some backups now, leading by this much, but they don't. Rettig's back in the game. Throwing to the side to Agadosi. He just drops that one. See, Rettig not with the worst day in the world. Just 2 mistakes for him, but here's Neal with a 12-yard gain. 2 minutes left. Can we get just a garbage time touchdown? Here's Doug Edwards with the catch, his first catch of the game, and he coughs it right up. Back to Ohio State. And they're going to pretty much just run it out here. He can't even get tackled. There's everyone just around him. 231 rushing yards. That's going to end the game. Final score is going to be 44-7. JT Barrett with 4 total touchdowns. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope you guys stick around for the future ones. I will catch you guys later. Goodbye.